physiotherapist. Clients come in for injuries, and then I assess, diagnose, and then come up with a treatment plan, and then do treatment and follow up on people's injuries. I did my undergrad at St. Francis Xavier in Nova Scotia. I did an undergraduate in Bachelor of Science in Human Kinetics, and then I did my physiotherapy master's. So it's a master's of physiotherapy studies at the University of Queensland in Brisbane, Australia. My goal before my studies was to win the Stanley Cup, and didn't happen. But my backup goal was to make the Olympics, and that didn't happen either. And then the next goal after that was to be a physiotherapist. So here I am. My greatest concern for the generation of today is all the poor posture, and it has a lot to do with all the smartphones and all the iPads and all that stuff. So everybody's always slumped, and everybody's going to always have neck pain. There's going to be a lot of neck pain in the near future, and back pain. I guess the main thing is to set goals as to what you want to achieve, and then figure out how you're going to achieve them. So if you want to lose 5 pounds, you have to figure out how to do that, and how to do that is by reducing calories, and so you have to come up with a plan to reduce the calories. So that be it, decreasing food intake or watching what you eat and doing more exercise. So just whatever goals you have, or whatever intentions you have, whether it's to put on weight, muscle, or to take off weight, or to just be more healthy and stop smoking, or whatever it is, just set goals and then find out how to achieve them, and then do what you can to stay true to those goals. Changing one's health, the effects are usually, depends how you're measuring the effects, but they can be instantaneous. So, you can eat better the day before, or just sleep better the day before, and you feel better the next day. So it just depends on what you're measuring. If it's subjective, if it's objective, like trying to lose weight, then it takes a little while to lose some weight and for it to show up on the scale. So I think the goal for most people when losing weight is to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. And that can be done, but it does take a few hours before it's shown on the scale. And same thing with gaining weight. There's lots of things to do. If you're a kid, you can play tag. You can play sports. You can play hockey, soccer. Even just if you don't like to work out, you just go for a walk. Go for like an hour walk or something like that.
Basically, anything that's not working out does help.
Yeah. So you can do anything really. You don't need to be going to the gym or anything like that. You can any activity is fine as long as you're moving and going outside and not sitting in front of the computer. Multiple activities keeps you more interested, but it all depends on what you're interested in, right? If you want to like football, you're only going to play football. So that's what that is. It all depends what your goals are. So if you're trying to lose weight, therefore burn, say, 1,000 calories a day, then if it takes half an hour to burn 500 calories, well then you got to do it for an hour every day. So it just depends on what your goals are, and the duration also depends on what you're trying to achieve and how you stuck to it. Everything counts, especially when you get old. When you're young, you don't notice the leisure activities. Going for an hour walk doesn't seem like much, but as you start to get older, you start to realize that it does have an effect, and so it's good. Yeah, but obviously if you're younger and you have more energy, you want to burn it, so there's other activities other than walking and fishing that'll be better for your health, but all of it is good. therapist such as myself, or whoever, and make sure that you follow through with these professional judgments. And if you're not sure, if you don't trust them, then get a second opinion. But the important thing is not to let it go and let it build into something. Yeah, don't let it build into something that's going to get worse later on. Because you guys are all young now, but when you get older, the injuries do build up, and when you don't take care of an injury, it can get you back when you're about 33 like me. The worst injury I've seen in my career. I used to work with a professional rugby club, so I've seen some pretty gruesome injuries. I've seen broken necks, shattered legs, bones sticking through skin. Also and then I work in a hospital too, so I've seen a lot of like strokes. So that's a brain injury. Some bad concussions, bad car accidents, where the brain is significantly damaged. I've seen a lot. Oh, the worst thing I've seen actually, oddly enough, is when I was in India, and I was driving by and I saw a man that was decapitated.